你挖出来的，按到了检查，你要的你挖出来。你我拿来这个。
Hebei Province, a region in North China, was the scene of a dramatic event. Surveillance footage captured a black Land Rover SUV driving through an intersection in Sanhe, Hebei, before an explosion engulfed it. Initial speculation suggested the owner might have accidentally fueled the car with gasoline, but authorities confirmed the cause to be a tire blowout. The out-of-control vehicle struck the median barrier, throwing debris that damaged two cars on the opposite side. The roar of the tornado and wailing sirens in Andover, Kansas, in April 2022 sounded like something out of a scary movie. Anyone stuck in a car on the road wouldn't have been so lucky. The tornado was super fast and loud, so it's no wonder people were scared. The good news was that there were no injuries. Phoenix is situated in the Salt River Valley, aptly nicknamed the Valley of the Sun for its warm climate and abundant sunshine. A home security camera captured a speeding driver losing control on West Phoenix's Fillmore Street on March 1st, 2024. The car slammed into two parked vehicles, sparking a fire and causing major damage. Emergency responders arrived quickly to extinguish the flames, and authorities are likely investigating the cause of the crash. Bhagalpur, a historic city in Bihar, India, is back in the spotlight after a bridge under construction tragically collapsed on Sunday, June 4th. This marks the second such incident in the Eastern District within a year, raising serious questions about construction safety standards in India. However, authorities are worried because 8 workers were on the bridge when it went down, and 1 security guard is currently missing. The French Riviera is a world-famous stretch of Mediterranean coastline situated in southeastern France. Big floods near Nice on the French Riviera caused a lot of mess. Tons of rain poured for 12 hours, almost a year's worth. Homes got washed away, and transportation infrastructure was crippled. More than 100 houses were either broken or messed up real bad. After delivering essential supplies like food and water to people in remote villages, on October 4, 2020, rescue crews found that around 10,500 homes were still without power. A Russian cargo ship, the Sea Grand, carrying nearly 3 million pounds of steel coil, almost caused a major disaster while departing Busan, South Korea. Instead of following its planned route towards Vladivostok, Russia, the 370-foot vessel inexplicably veered into a small bay, heading straight for the Gwangan Bridge. Korean officials attempted to contact the Sea Grand via radio. Still, it's believed that the captain, under the influence of alcohol, exceeding the legal limit by nearly 3 times, didn't understand English and continued on his erratic course. The incident unfolded like a slow-motion disaster. The Sea Grand collided with the bridge, causing significant damage. Drivers on the bridge reacted quickly, coming to a stop as they witnessed the unfolding scene. To make matters worse, the captain fled the scene after the collision, but was later apprehended by patrol boats. This incident highlights the severe dangers of operating heavy machinery under the influence. This driver is determined, which can be admirable, but sometimes it leads to problems. He was in a tricky situation that worsened with every move, but fortunately, he escaped safely. Devastating flash floods in Beijing caused rivers to burst, breaking dams and collapsing bridges and roads. Despite the damage, everyone is reportedly safe. It was a bittersweet end for the giant ship Stellar Banner. After a 3-month effort, the mighty vessel was intentionally sunk, known as scuttling. This decision came after the ship, carrying a massive load of iron ore, ran aground and suffered significant damage off the coast of Brazil. While sad to see such a behemoth go down, scuttling was necessary to avoid environmental disaster. Thankfully, all 20 crew members were safely evacuated before the sinking. The operation also successfully removed iron ore and fuel oil, preventing a potential oil spill. Though the Stellar Banner met its end, the environmental impact was minimized. Since the Stellar Banner was too damaged to sail, they sank it safely. After removing anything that could pollute the ocean, they filled the ship with water. Water seeped slowly, and the giant ship went down under the waves. A woman captured a video of the massive flooding. Water poured into her kitchen and through the front door, submerging the entire house. It's a devastating sight to see your home disappear beneath floodwaters, but thankfully, she survived. Antarctica is the windiest place on Earth, with gusts reaching 322 kilomiles per hour, but it has never seen tornadoes. Despite these ferocious glacial winds caused by the constantly chilled air mass and frequent cyclones, Antarctica remains strangely calm when it comes to twisters. Combine the wind with a bone-chilling average temperature of minus 40 degrees Celsius and stinging ice particles, and you get a glimpse of the challenges Antarctic explorers face. No wonder dedicated researchers earn our admiration. Brutal winds are a constant threat in Antarctica. The vast ice sheet acts like a giant air conditioner, chilling the air. On top of that, powerful cyclones frequently swirl around the continent. No wonder airplanes avoid flying over Antarctica. Landing there's practically impossible due to the ferocious winds. It is a video about a shocking view of the floodwaters that overwhelmed Nanchang. The floodwaters surged over the entire building, but luckily, there were no drowning reports. The sky was choked with dark, swirling clouds. Oh my God, that's a terrifying tornado. The urge to film a tornado is strong, but staying safe is paramount. Finding a secure shelter becomes the top priority, especially when that behemoth is approaching you. Heavy flooding across China has caused over 30 rivers to burst their banks. More than 125,000 people in southwestern Beijing have been evacuated from at-risk areas to ensure safety.
这里是河北省涿州市金阳瑞景107国道金阳瑞景大石桥村的这个，我们现在想没有办法出去，有哪位热心的网友可以通知有关部门帮。
Fortunately, no injuries were reported. Disaster struck on what was supposed to be a routine arrival. On January 21st, 2020, cruise liner Ms. Nord Norge approached the port of Bodo, Norway, for a smooth docking. However, nature had other plans. Dramatic footage captures the moment powerful winds buffet the enormous ship, sending it sideways and halting the mooring process. Thank goodness that everyone was saved and no one was injured. The Chinese president commanded local governments to exert maximum effort in rescuing trapped people and reducing the loss of life and property damage. While the community suffered significant losses, quick action helped to mitigate the disaster. A malfunction with a heavy construction roller today highlights the potential for severe consequences when these powerful machines fall, but they escaped a major disaster. These floodwaters are approaching an alarming height that is almost 10 feet. If the weather pattern persists throughout the week, flooding could become more severe in northern areas near Beijing.
门头沟区中昂时代广场发洪水了。
Cars were swept away by floodwaters, throwing everyday life into chaos. Requinoa, situated in the Cachapol province of Chile's O'Higgins region, is in the spotlight. A recent video shows a heavy goods vehicle cautiously navigating a flooded road in the town. In a shocking turn of events, a passenger train slammed into a large truck at full speed, causing the vehicle to disintegrate. Smoke billowed from the train's engine as debris from the truck scattered across the surrounding area. Authorities will now thoroughly investigate the cause of this devastating accident. Beijing witnessed its most severe rainfall event in over 140 years. In a terrifying situation, floodwaters surged and could submerge the entire region. Fortunately, no lives were lost. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, and comment.